You know something? I am so freaking sick of mosquitoes. This trip, oh my god. I have been on just a spree, a killing spree, since this trip has entered Canada, going all the way up through Alaska. And let me tell you, mosquitoes, I think, are vengeful creatures, because they're not too bad, but then as soon as you kill one, there's suddenly like 30 around you. Like, hey, you killed our friend. Very honorable, the mosquito. But oh my god, do they they suck. Wow, that was a put-ins, wasn't it? It's pretty early in the morning. It's not early at all. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. That's kind of early. It's 8 o'clock in the morning, heading over to the Canadian border. Should be there like in an hour and a half-ish. And then we just keep working west all the way to Teslin. Got around 3 days in a row of 400 miles to reach Prince Rupert in time for the ferry. Should be, I think, pretty doable. I mean, I was doing 500 miles a day coming up, you know, and the Versus now is better than it was then, for sure. Chain and all. So yeah, just gonna kind of cruise, you know. I think there's a bit of construction on the Canadian side of the border on the Alaskan highway, so it might be slow going for a little while, or not, you know. I'm on a Versus after all. The most versatile motorcycle there is. They put it in the name, so we'll see. Hopefully the Canadians let me in without a license plate. Wouldn't that be something? I just get stranded up in Alaska. Ah, they'll let me in. I got into America without a license plate, but I don't know, I feel like maybe our requirements for entry are maybe lower? I don't know, especially if you're a citizen. Another closed way station. It's a rare thing to see those things open. Alrighty, here we go. Back into Canada after dodging probably 50 miles worth of the most potholed, pee-holed road I've ever been on. It's ridiculous. Yukon. And I think they put their customs back a bit deeper into the territory. So maybe it's actually going to be a little bit. Construction and road work. Well, that was very short. Alright. But unfortunately, there is a line. Looks like it's moving quick though. Or quick enough, I guess. It's funny, I thought the Jeep and the RV were two different, you know, crossers. Just one guy was really close. Nope, he's just hauling a Jeep. Oh, they let me in, those suckers. I can't believe it. 50 kph, back on the metric system. Alright, now it's quite a ways to Whitehorse, and actually even more of a ways to Teslin, where I plan on staying tonight. So I've got a lot of work to do, but fortunately, you know, the roads look nice, and it's a decent day. Ignore the, you know, foreboding looking clouds. Let's look at the nice ones. And I'm going to that clear area anyway, so we're gonna be aight. I do want to eat soon though. It's almost noon and I haven't eaten yet. And I just lost an hour's worth of time because I just shifted time zones. But anyway, welcome back to Canada, baby. the most friendly people live. And from my interactions on the way coming up, that's generally true, except for, you know, some of the people in Whitehorse. They're a bit up their own, well, pee hole, you know what I mean? Pothole. Like the sun coming out after just days of cold, rainy, you know, challenging weather. Feels good, you know? Got this giant green valley to admire as well. Another great thing about being in Canada is they have slower speed limits than in the US. Like this road here is at 90 kph, which is about 55 miles an hour, a little less than 55. And the highest that I've seen ever is 100 kph, so that's like a little over 60. That works really well with my new gearing that I have on my motorcycle, since I couldn't get that new 15 tooth on the counter shaft. So at least my RPMs won't be as high, so maybe the little Versa is gonna be a little bit happier. But then again, I mean, it seems pretty happy up at 8,000 as well, RPM that is, so I don't know, makes me happier. I don't have to listen to as loud of a buzzing. What a view. Also, my gas situation right now is a little stressful. I'm not sure if you can see, but right here the range says I have 139 kilometers roughly, and who knows how accurate that is. And the next place I can fuel up is 102 kilometers away. So we're cutting it kind of close to this one. And unfortunately, I don't have any gas in my auxiliary tank because I actually used it yesterday. I decided, you know, I didn't have any problems coming up where I ever needed to use it, so I'm not going to refill it again at this gas station. And well, if it isn't the ramifications of my own doing the very next day. Oh no. So now if I just kind of chill right at around 90 to 95 kilometers an hour, I think, you know, fuel efficiency wise, it's right in the sweet spot, so should be able to make it. Oh boy. Oh god, fucking hell, these potholes. Good idea, Canadians. Just like fucking pour asphalt over the top of concrete already to create multiple layers of just chip away over time. Great one. Anyway, Jesus, the wind. What I wanted to point out is, look at that. I hope we're getting close, because I'm blinking and I'm hungry. And this wind is making me freak out! This keeps knocking my head all over the place. It's only from the sides. Oh my god. Only 2 kilometers away from salvation. Alright. I was getting a little worried. Jesus, I am getting blown from every direction in ways that I don't like. I don't get how it's possible for the wind to be coming out of both the east and the west and hitting me back and forth like I'm a ping pong ball. This doesn't make sense to me. Time to get some food while I'm here too. Getting all stressed out and hangry. in case you haven't noticed. Morning, as the gas station is closed. So now, oh god, where's the next place I can get gas? Fuck me. How can the only gas station this far out here be closed? Maybe I'm close enough to Destruction Bay. Hopefully. Be estimating my range, but now it has given up. It's just 3 dashed lines, so I'm guessing that means we are extremely low. Vapors, possibly. Oh, Destruction Bay, 2 kilometers. Come on, baby. Just 2 more clicks. 2 more. I'm like, I gotta get like hunched down to get as aerodynamic as possible. Come on. Oh, I can see it. Yes. Ooh, yeah. Break for gas and lunch was exactly what I needed. Feel like a whole new person now. I had some soup too. Hopefully that'll keep me warm for a little bit longer. It's cold over here in the Yukon. It was warm in Alaska this morning, but and I'm freezing my butt off right now. Or it was. All right, full tank of gas. Oh yeah, feeling good. Now it's just got to deal with this really strong headwinds. But now that my mental is fixed, should have a much easier time doing that. Not just getting randomly upset at things I can't control anymore, which will be nice. Off to Whitehorse then, where I will stop for gas again, and then pick up some of that Canadian Monopoly money so I can pay for camping. Whew. What a view, huh? Oh. Don't look at it too long, Alex. You'll hit a pothole again. Just passed a sign warning me of a crosswind, so we'll see if this can take my helmet off. So far, I've actually had quite worse just today. This is easy. I wonder when the last time the lake was up this high, you know? It had to have been recently. Oop, that was some sand. Wowee. It looks like that mountain up there is like holding back the clouds. Keep holding, my man. At least until I get to my campsite and make camp for the night. And then you can just, you know, let them clouds roll through. Just don't let me get wet. What is that? Some kind of dingo? A little coyote. Hey, buddy. You know, that's like the only wildlife I've seen the past like 2 days of riding. No, 3 days of riding. And that's around, that's almost 1,200 miles. Man. You know, I've heard some locals talking about that recently too. How, I guess a lot of the animals that kind of used to be in more residential and even closer to highways and stuff like that, they've moved away or they've disappeared. Because now it's actually pretty rare to see a whole lot of wildlife off the main highways up here. Which I don't know how I feel about that. Well, obviously I feel pretty bad about that. That sucks. I hope they're just moved to somewhere else, haven't, you know, died off. I feel like there should be like deer and moose and caribou and bears and coyotes, foxes running all over the place, you know? There should be a whole safari up here, but so far it's just felt like a I don't know, a nature walk or something like that. Alrighty, made it to the beautiful city of Whitehorse. And now I just need to get some gas and find an ATM. Get a little bit of cashola so I can pay for camping. Reduce speed, prepare to stop, road construction. Alright, jeez. See you later, Whitehorse. On to the campsite, where I am going to pass the hell out. That's pretty much the only plan that I have for the rest of the day today. Campsite, pass out. Oh, and maybe eat something before that. Let's see here. Aha! Teslin Lake Campground. We made it. I can't believe it. It felt like it took forever, but we're here. Whew. All right, let's find a spot, pay, and pass the hell out. All right, I will catch you tomorrow morning, bright and early, where we have another big behemoth of a day. The amount of miles that we gotta do. So I will see you later. Oh, hello.